Good morning, Rumble Studios. Let me try that again here. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios on this 06.26.2026. Current time is 0607 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. We're running a little late today. A little late. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble and at Fireman Rich over there on X, at the real Fireman Rich over there on Facebook, and I'm on a host of others. Just Google Fireman Rich and you'll see where I'm at, or just check the show notes. But my mainstay, for the most part, posting is over there on X, at Fireman Rich on X. And we're starting out this morning with 4 people on Rumble, 1 person on locals, 2 people on YouTube, and 2 people on Twitch. And one of those 2 people is our Jersey girl, Tina. Good morning, Tina. And we're starting a little late. We broadcast last. I hope everybody's having a good. Well, it's Friday. It's end of the week. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Um, but this week has been a little bit broadcast wise up and down, up and down. We'll see what happens today because Monday we had some issues with the internet. Wednesday, last night when I was broadcasting, I noticed some issues. We did 2 hours of live streaming on Lord of the Rings Online for. Um, and Tina saying good morning. Thank you, Tina. And Tina, the missus, says good morning also to you. Thank you. And uh, we did 2 hours of live streaming of Lord of the Rings Online, and before the football match, the soccer game, the U.S. team in the World Cup there, and I'm noticing this frame droppage on my. I'm gonna have to check it out. You gotta get up on the. Okay, here you go, Jack. Look out the window there. Hey, open the window for him. Jack's at the window. I'm noticing on my Rumble Studios, we're not dropping any, but I dropped like 19%. It was 60 frames per second. But when I go over to Twitch, it's saying we're at 30 frames per second. So I don't know what that is. I have it set for 60. It says we're excellent at 6,000 KBSs. But when I go to the Twitch on the Surface 3, it says we're 1080p, but it doesn't show. Okay, we're at 1080p on. Okay, but 30 frames per second. So I don't know if that's an issue, but it says we're excellent right now. And Tina says we're good as far as that goes. So I'm just keeping an eye on it, though. I've been noticing some subtle things, especially last night. I went over the stream; it was at 1080p, no problem. Let me check. Let me check YouTube. YouTube. Let's see. Let's put that at the higher quality. Let's see what that says. That should be. It should. We should be at least 720p. Higher quality. Let's see specific. Let's go 720p for that. Oh, it might be because it's on the tablet too. So, okay, that's on the tablet. So I'm not sure what's going on. So we're just going to keep an eye on it. It just said I know my OBS says 60 frames per second, but what does it say on the Rumble? Let me check the Rumble here. Let's see what the Rumble says. Okay, there's the Rumble. Let me see what it says on Rumble. Auto quality. Yeah, it says we're at 1080p quality. So we'll just keep an eye on it. Just the subtle things. I start getting the circle of death on the Surface 3 and the um, tablet and the phone. That's the Wi-Fi. So that was the first indication Monday. We didn't have that Wednesday. It just was fading out, the quality. I guess Farmer let us know. And speaking of the devil, there's Farmer right there now. Good morning, Farmer. Farmer was letting us Wednesday saying that so the quality's pretty good. We'll just keep an eye. But last night, like I said, I was live streaming 2 hours Lord of the Rings online before the World Cup game between the U.S. and um, who did the U.S. play? Who did the U.S. play? I can't even remember. Turkey. That's right, Turkey. Um, which I'll say it now. They won last night, but we'll go over that game during the sports and stuff like that. But the broadcast itself last night, and love the flags. God bless America. Thank you, Dark Farmer, coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East. And let's see. Farmer says, right now you're I'm crystal clear. Yeah, but let's see how long that lasts. There's indications on my end. Like last night, it was crystal clear, but I was seeing some funky numbers. So, and I don't think it's coming from me. I've never had this before. Now, again, the missus, when she went down to the Walmart down in Sayre, Pennsylvania, she did see a lot of Spectrum um, service trucks. So they might be doing something, and that's where the line comes out for the southern tier of upstate New York for the Spectrum customers, and I am a Spectrum customer. So I do have the morning coffee. That's the good thing. We do have morning coffee this morning. So despite everything else, we've got the coffee, folks. We've got the coffee. Let's see. That was at 9 minutes. I'm not sure what that. I'm going to take that one as far as so we had a good 2 hours last night. I'm running a little late this morning because I stayed up late last night, and I didn't even get to brush my hair this morning. So I'm just going to push it off to the side, and we're good. I do need to check one thing. Today is Friday, so we do play Oregon Trail, and I got to see if I got the. I did check this before coming up. Let's see. Yep. Okay, we do have the Commodore 64 on. Okay, so that's taken care of. Good. Okay, so everything seems to be working, and everything seems to be copacetic, and we'll fly with that. So we're at the end of the week. A pretty decent week. We had a little rain last night, and let's see. Let me just open this now. What the hell? Jack is at the window right there. He's like right. You can see him right there. See him? Hey, Jackie, Jack. Let me move the microphone. You can see his face right there. He's sitting in the window. We'll keep an eye on Jackie Jack right there between the microphone and the whatever you call this, a spit thing or whatever they call it. He likes open windows. But you can feel the cool air coming in, and we got clear blue sky out there. Clear blue sky. And let's see, as far as the current temperature is 61 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to 16 degrees Celsius. So it's a nice cool breeze coming in. All right. Let me lift this up just a little bit more for Jack. He's bending his head. There you go. Okay, yeah. That's the highlight of his day right there. Okay, let's see. We're going to have sunshine and cloud mix today, and high of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, so it dries things off. I did do a walk yesterday, and I plan on doing a walk this morning. And let's see, winds out of the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. They're sort of calm, and it's calm right now. I don't see any breeze, so that's. And let's see, the sun rose just this morning at 5:32, which is. What's that? 28 and 16. That's 44 minutes ago. 45 minutes ago. The sun rose at 5:32 a.m. and the sun will be setting at 8:46 p.m. later this evening. And so it's not too bad. It's nice out. It is nice out. And okay, what are you doing? Oh, the two cats meet here. You got Lucy, who's the mother of the other cats, and Jack. They're the two elder cats. They're having a meeting now. Now it's Lucy's time to get up in the. I don't know if you can see Lucy. She's a little bit shorter and stuff. Let's see. Our world times and temperatures as I speak, as we're moving along here this morning. Thank you. We got 7 people on Rumble. Thank you. Rumble rocks. Thank you very much. And let me check the. I'm going to be going back and forth to this Twitch and stuff like that. It still says we're at 30 frames per second. I don't understand that. Anyway, our world times and temperatures as I speak, starting in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:17 a.m. Cloudy skies with some clearing, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. In Phoenix, Arizona at 3:17 a.m. Cloudy skies also there with a little clearing, there, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. In the Windy City of Chicago at 5:18 a.m. Again, cloudy skies with a little clearing, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. In the concrete jungle of New York City at 6:18 a.m. At 6:18 a.m. here in upstate New York, southern tier of upstate New York. Cloudy skies down in New York. We got clear skies. Yeah, it's clear. It might cloud up. We'll get. It did say we're going to get some clouds later. 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Down in central New Jersey, where Tina is at, we have it's going to be 63 for the low, 83 for the high, partly cloudy in New Jersey, central New Jersey, there where Tina is at in her neck of the woods. Going across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean, to London, UK. Well, you don't have to worry about clouds there. It's sunny and clear in London at 11:18 a.m., 91 degrees Fahrenheit. It's warm there. In the beautiful city of Milan, Italia, mangia, mangia, mangia. It's lunchtime in Milan at 12:19 p.m. Clear skies, 93 degrees Fahrenheit. It's been warm this week in Milan there. Been in the 90s all this week. And let's see, skipping over to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia at 6:19 p.m. in their early evening, you could say. Sunny and clear in Kuala Lumpur, 90 degrees Fahrenheit there, over the skies of Tokyo, Japan. It's raining in Tokyo at 7:19 p.m. in their evening, 72 degrees Fahrenheit, and down under on the great continent, great country, great friends and allies to the United States. Australia is in Melbourne, Australia, 8:19 p.m. Clear skies, 48 degrees Fahrenheit, and Sydney, Australia, at 8:19 p.m. Also, it's cloudy skies, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 45 in Melbourne. Well, it's wintertime there. Speaking of Melbourne, I believe a very good friend of mine online I saw over on the Instagram, and I did send him a message. And you might know about this, Tina. Um, our good friend Bernie from Down Under, Australia. Known Bernie online for a number of times. Talked to him up here on the live stream. I've had him as guests and stuff like that. He's a good mate down there in Australia, and he's in the hospital. He has some. I guess he has some heart issues. I don't know particular. That's his business. I don't know. I'm not a doctor or anything like that. And let's see, Tina. How come? Oh, okay. You said good morning to the missus. I'm gonna catch up on the comments. Okay, and Tina says we're good, and Tina's laughing lots of laughs at the whatever I said earlier and stuff. But seriously, Bernie is from Australia, and let me see. Let me see if I get a. Let me check my Instagram, and it's at Fireman Rich on Instagram there too. I'm on. Let's see if we got a. I don't know if I can get a report from him. Let's see. Let's see if he has an update here. But he's in the hospital. And our good friend Walt is over in Australia too, because he has a he's looking at the kangaroos. um, let's see, how do I work? I don't know how to work my Instagram. How do I get to see Bernie there? Let's see. Um, I got some kitty cats, but how do I get to? Let's move that up. Oh, I got to move that out of the way. Okay, let's see. Let's look at followers. Let's see if I find. Oh, there's Bernie. Okay. Let's see. This is the highlights. No, we don't want that one. What? Yeah. So he's no. That's not the one we want. It's time to inject himself. So he's in a hospital bed. So just to let you know, where our thoughts are with you, Bernie, over there in Australia. Um, and there's a recent picture on Mother's Day of him and his mom and stuff. So I do follow Bernie. I followed Bernie for a long time. I met him over on the Haps, and um, as far as that goes, and we wish him well as far as that goes. And I don't know how I can get to how do I get to my message? Let's see. Oh, is that the message? Oh, okay. Here it goes. I go, Bernie. I go, wow. Good to hear you're doing well, my friend. Work on the recovery, and listen to your doctors. Me and the missus wish you the very best, and our, you are in our thoughts. Thank you, sir. Take care. Ciao for now. And he says, thanks, mate. Much appreciated. So he responded, so he's doing okay, but it's just concerning, because Bernie's, I think he's a little older than me. I'm 68, and I think he's in his 70s maybe and stuff like that. So, um, we're thinking about you, Bernie, if you're watching this. I don't know if he is or not, but if you are, our thoughts are with you and stuff. Bernie's a good guy. He is a good guy. He was pretty fun to hang out with over on Haps and stuff like that. And I'd love to go down to Australia and have a couple of pints with him. And I know he would appreciate. He wouldn't even let me buy, probably. I don't know, but yeah, it's one of those things when you're online for a length of time, you get acquaintances and stuff like that. And when you hear something that's not too favorable for him, like in this case, he's in the hospital concealing with an issue with his heart, I believe, and um, or something. Well, if he's injecting himself, that would why would he inject himself if he has oh, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. I just know when you go to the hospital, it's not, especially if you're laying in bed, you're not, it's not a good thing as far as that goes. Because I laid in the bed after I had my operation. That's a good thing because I was recovering from something that was going to turn bad if it wasn't taken care of, as far as that goes. And oh, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, he was in. It showed a picture of him, and so he might have diabetes and stuff like that. So, um, can that affect the heart as far as that goes? I'm not sure. Well, there's a lot of things. My father had heart problems and stuff like that. So, but at any rate, yeah, if he's in, maybe it is diabetes and stuff or something like that. It just you figure he's older and stuff. I'm thinking it's got to be his heart because my father, he was 69 when he passed away from. He had the early stages of Lou Gehrig's, and he smoked a lot too. So he had emphysema. I'm sure he had emphysema and stuff like that. But at any rate, we're thinking about you, Bernie. And Tina says yes, it does. Oh, okay, okay. So if you follow, it was good getting getting the thing that he's doing okay and stuff like that. I can't find it. It just said um, it was like a reel or something like that, and he said that I thought he said something to do with the heart. But anyway, we wish him well. And look who's coming in. It's Gen X. Gen X Wired on the Rumble. Good morning, Gen X. Glad to have you here. I got to move this up to 100% here. I had it down to 90 because I was broadcasting on the direct RTMP last night. Good morning, Gen X. Glad to have you here on the Rumble. Greatly appreciate it. And let's see. That's our world times and temperature. Let's get to the thought for the day. Our thought for the day comes from, it's another anonymous. We've had 3 of them this week. So, so we don't know who the author is, but the thought for the day for today goes as follows: promise only what you can deliver, and then deliver more than you promise. Let me read that again. Promise only what you can deliver, and then deliver more than you promise. And the first thing that comes to mind, remember the old Star Trek, the early Star Trek, the very first Star Trek show? You had Scotty and the captain say, I need warp 8. I said, well, I can only give you warp 3, Captain, but I'll see what I can do. And a couple minutes later, he doesn't give him warp 7, he gives him warp 12 or something like that. He gives him more than one. So that's a pretty good thing. It's just I've used that in my life, as far as in the service, where I know I can promise to this, but then when I'm doing it and I'm reaching that goal, I see that I can give the individual more, and I always give more as far as that goes. But the meaning of this, you should manage. You should manage expectations by being realistic and honest about what you can do. Don't overpromise something you can't do. Okay. By underpromising, you avoid letting people down. By over delivering, going above and beyond with your initial commitment to, you build trust, credibility, and loyalty in both your personal and professional relationships. And I can speak firsthand that um, I've done that before. If there's a report that needs to be done when I was in the fire service as a fire inspector, I reached this level. It was this level I had to reach as far as you had to maintain, but I always gave extra. I always tried doing that when I was in the workplace and stuff. And Tina says yes on that, and I guess I said it funny because she's. I'm still baffled by this internet thing that I've had all this week and stuff. And let's see, let's put that back. Oh, we'll leave. No, we'll put that back on there and stuff. And still says 30 frames per second on the Twitch, but OBS says we're not dropping any frames, so that's a good thing right there. CPU rate's out to 11 to 12. That's good. 60 frames per second, as far as what it says. So that's what I'm putting out, 60 frames per second. So it might not, and that's why I think it's the internet line of some sort. So okay, let's see. That's our thought for the day from Anonymous. Thank you very much. Our National Day today, we have National Coconut Day. Coconut, I like shredded coconut. That's good. National Barcode Day. A lot of barcode use today nowadays. So we have National Beauticans Day, whatever that is. I guess it has to do with the hairdressers and stuff. National Take Your Dog to Work Day. I don't know. If you got a vicious dog, you better muzzle it. We're gonna go with this one, and I like this one. You'll like this one too, Tina. Hashtag National Chocolate Pudding Day. Ooh, pudding. Is it so good? Each year on June 26th, National Chocolate Pudding Day gets us all excited for serving us this creamy dessert. The delicious food holiday provides the perfect opportunity to enjoy the chocolate delight after a busy day. Yeah, it's a good pick-me-up. Children and adults alike like chocolate pudding, and unless you're allergic to chocolate, which I feel sorry for you because chocolate is pretty decent. Let's see. Children and adults alike love chocolate pudding and have done so for generations, usually eaten as a snack or dessert. I love the little pudding top pops or cups that the kids we used to pack in their lunches back in the day. And Tina likes that. She says, yes, yeah, this is a good one. Whether purchased ready-made or enjoy your homemade recipe, simply delight with a definitely satisfying taste buds. Yeah, chocolate pudding hits the spot. Mrs. made some chocolate pudding a few weeks back. Was that last month you made the pudding?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Yeah. You had the extra milk or something. We have extra milk. That's when she goes into the pudding mode and stuff like that. Yesterday we did have the Fireman Rich audio podcast, and the interesting story that we had that you know how salamanders can regenerate their tail if as a kid. I had some friends that I used to hang out when I was a kid. They used to pull the tails off of salamanders. Like, oh, what are you doing that for? But he said no, they'll grow back, and sure enough, you come back a couple of days later, salamanders had partially going back they can do that. They have the genetics. The genetic switches. They can flip to do that. We can't do that as humans. We get scar tissue and stuff like that, though, but we can't rebuild the structure. Scientists are doing research now, and humans may have always been able to recognize or regenerate body parts, but scar tissue just gets in the way. If you can flip the switch off of that scar tissue, and they've done it with mice now. I don't know. Um, it's pretty sci-fi, godlike type of thing you could do, but I guess you can do it with, it's all biology. But it was a very interesting article that's up on Spotify for creators for the Fireman Rich podcast that we did yesterday, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. So um, that's that was pretty interesting. Yeah, I did 45 minutes yesterday. That was a little longer article and stuff like that, and such. So there we have it as far as the audio podcast. And let's see, what are we at time? We're at 35 minutes. Let's take a little bit of coffee here and smell the roses here. We currently have 8 people on Rumble, 1 person on Locals, 2 people on Twitch, and 2 people over on the YouTube. Thank you very much for a total of 13 people on the broadcast. Greatly appreciate that. And yeah, the audio next week we'll be doing on Tuesday. We'll be doing the Mixcloud for the last day of the month. June is almost over with, folks. We're here in the summer, and June just flies away. And what is it next week? It's next Saturday will be the 4th of July. So so it's been a quick month, a busy month. Hopefully I'll hear from my lawnmower mechanic, that they're going to be delivering my lawnmower back, because I'd like to have that back, please. We haven't gotten a phone call this week yet, so I'm taking it maybe at the end of the week, though. Today is the end of the week, so hopefully, knock on wood, I'll hear from them. And I've got a couple sections of lawn that I can test it out when they deliver it. Okay, let's see. We're going to go ahead and go into 100 years ago with Roger Luther, and see what he has to say. What happened 100 years ago here in the southern tier of upstate New York. It looks like it might be Broome County. Yeah, Binghamton. There's some action going on in Binghamton. I already listened to this. We had this yesterday on the. I played it on the Fireman Rich audio podcast yesterday, and so we got that set up there. Let's go ahead and bring it up on the stage. I'll make sure I got the right thing here. There we go. We'll bring that up on the stage. There's the young lady. I have no affiliation with Fox 40. We just presenting this for information purposes for the viewers and myself. I'm a consumer of their page, but I do not work or have any association with Fox 40. And this gives us an idea what it was like 100 years ago here in the southern tier of upstate New York. So let's give this a listen.
We're now taking a step back in time with a look at what was making headlines in Broome County a century ago. Here's Broome County historian Roger Luther with tonight's 100 Years Ago Today, brought to you by AVRE.
100 years ago today, Binghamton Mayor Clarence Cook today issued a proclamation calling upon all citizens of this city to unite in the observance of this nation's 150th birthday. The week-long celebration will begin June 28th with the ringing of all church bells at 11 o'clock that morning. Construction has started on a riding stable at the Vestal Hills Country Club. When it's completed, the club will offer cross-country riding, fox hunts, and hurdle racing. A lawn party was held this afternoon at the Binghamton State Hospital by members of the Hebrew Ladies Aid Society and of the Jewish Sisterhood for all patients of Hebrew descent and all former servicemen. And finally, 13 people were arrested at 2 o'clock this morning when police raided a disorderly house on Conklin Avenue. That was the news, June 24th, 1926.
A disorderly house. That got me yesterday when I played this. What the hell? What were those 13 people doing? And they were probably juiced up with some alcohol, even though it was prohibition 100 years ago. Oh, my God. And a lawn party was held at the Binghamton State Hospital, which isn't there anymore. The building's still there. It's a really old, very big building, by the members of the Hebrew Ladies Aid Society of the Jewish Sisterhood, and that's what they did. They did lawn parties, I guess. Construction on the riding stable there. For who would have thought we had fox hunts? Fox hunts. Are we in England? And then the mayor of Binghamton at the time, Clarence Cook, issued a proclamation. Of course, 100 years ago, they were celebrating the United States 150th birthday, and what is it? Here we are 100 years later, we're celebrating the 250th birthday of the United States. So God bless the United States of America. And part of that celebration, which just happens to be going on, is the World Cup. We'll get to the World Cup here momentarily here and stuff. And let's see what we got here. In other history, as far as that goes, let's see. It was 29 years ago today, the first installment of the Harry Potter books. Remember that everybody wanted Harry Potter. I was walking around. I was going to like 2 or 3 stores and bookstores to get at least one copy for my kids here earlier when they were younger. But the first book, Harry Potter book, came out. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, something like that, was published in the UK under Bloomsbury. It won most of the British book awards and that were judged by children. The book reached the top New York Times best-selling list in August of 1999 and stayed on top for the list from 1999 to much of 1999 and 2000. And it was translated in 73 different languages, Let's see. It was 1960. Madagascar gained independence from France. That's a good thing. And let's see. What was on the AP side? 1917. U.S. troops entered World War I as the first troops of the American Expeditionary Force landed at Saint Nazaire, France. 1945, the Charter of the United Nations was signed by 50 countries in San Francisco. I had great respect for this organization at one time. Even when I was visiting, I thought it was pretty cool. But I'm not too impressed with the United Nations of late. They're pretty lame, to be quite frank. 1963, President John F. Kennedy visited West Berlin, where he delivered his famous speech expressing solidarity with the city's residents, declaring, Ich bin ein Berliner. I am a Berliner. And back in 1993, President Bill Clinton announced the U.S. had launched missiles against Iraq targets because of compelling evidence Iraq was plotting to assassinate former President George H.W. Bush. Wow, nobody got up in arms with that, That was just threats for the president, which we should take serious. It's just like how we should take seriously a country or a regime like Iran not having a nuclear weapon. Okay, I'm all for that. Anyway, moving on. I think, that's it. That's it for our history there as far as that goes on this day of June 26, 2026. So yeah, that's what it's a safer world when you got less bad countries, and hopefully the regime will, it seems like the talks are going smoothly, and you hear this one thing officially, but unofficially they come out with, and I think it's just posturing for them because they can't show weakness with their people or else they're out of power. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, it's a good thing for Iran. It was a good thing for Venezuela, but the bad thing for Venezuela, I guess, there was an earthquake, 2 earthquakes yesterday. One happened, and then another one happened right after that. And it wasn't aftershocks are usually less than a earthquake, so it's like one after the second one was just as bad as the first one. That was no aftershock. Maybe it was just the same one. It just said, well, wait, hang on for a minute. Oh, okay, let's get back to the earthquake. But we have there's emergency services folks and military from the United States that are en route to help assist the Venezuelan people, which I guess is the worst one they've had in a long time. There's thousands of people that are affected by this, hundreds of thousands of people, I guess I could say, and hopefully there's help coming around all around the world right now, which that's the way we should work when there's a country in need. I got some gook in my eye here. What the hell? Anyway. Okay. Anyway, we hope Venezuela gets back on their feet there and stuff like that. So let's see what else we got. That was 100 years ago. Sports. Let's do the sports here. In sports, Major League Baseball starting Wednesday, June 24th. The New York Mets, they got clobbered by the Cubs 10-3 on Wednesday night. And the New York Yankees lost, or no, they won against the Tigers. Finally, okay, they won a game, and I think they're in the weekend series with Boston. Cubs beat the Mets again last night, 4-3, and the New York Yankees lost to the Red Sox 6-3 last night. Damn. Oh, I tell you. Let's see today. Let's see. The Yankees, are they playing today? Yeah, they're playing the Yankees going into the weekend. The Mets are off. The Mets are playing the Phillies today. So they're the Phillies and Mets this today and Saturday and Sunday, and the Yankees also Saturday. No, Mets are off tomorrow, but Yankees will be playing tomorrow at 1:10 in the afternoon. I'll see if I can get the TV on that. And then Sunday, Mets and Phillies at 1:40. And the Yankees and Red Sox at 7:20 Sunday night. So there's our baseball. In football, soccer, World Cup. Wednesday night, Switzerland beat Canada 2-1, but I think both of them are in the breakout round. Bosnia-Herzegovina beat Qatar 3-1. That's who America's playing next, July 1st. I'm not sure what the time is, but Bosnia-Herzegovina is playing the United States on July 1st, which is what? This Wednesday. Or next Wednesday. I'm sorry, next Wednesday. So I'll get the time down on Monday during the Monday morning broadcast. Monaco beat Haiti 4-2 on Wednesday. Scotland lost to Brazil 3-0. And South Africa won over South Korea 1-0. Mexico beat I think it's Czechoslovakia. They call it Chicha. 3-0. And yesterday, Ivory Coast got into the knockout round, I guess, winning 2-0 over Curacao. Germany lost to Ecuador, but Germany's already, I think, in the knockout round. Netherlands beat Tunisia 3-1. Japan tied Sweden 1-1. U.S. last night lost 3-2. They didn't play that well in the first half. Second half, they came back to tie it, and then it was right towards the end of the game before they went into the stoppage time, the extra time to play, that Turkey ended up getting a goal. They played pretty good last night. I don't know how they lost 2 games. They were playing really good last night. And then Australia last night against Paraguay, a 0-0 to a draw. Let's see. Today you got Norway and France. I might watch that at 3:00. That's a good game. See if Norway. They've got a couple players that play on Manchester City Football Club. Senegal plays today at 3 against Iraq. Saudi Arabia plays Cabo Verde at 8 tonight. Again at 8 tonight. Spain and Uruguay. New Zealand plays today at 11 p.m. Oh, that's tonight against Belgium. That's way late. Same thing with Egypt and Iran. They play tonight at 11, so I'm going to be in bed then. Tomorrow, going into the weekend, Panama and England tomorrow at 5 on Saturday. Croatia and Ghana at 5. 7:30, you got Colombia and Portugal. DR Congo against Uzbekistan at 7:30 tomorrow night. At 10, you have Algiers against Austria, Jordan against Argentina. And then and then we're in the knockout round starting Sunday. South Africa plays Canada, Brazil and Japan, Germany with somebody team to be determined, Netherlands and Monaco. And let's see, the United States. Let's see, where's the United States? There it is. Oh, okay. Wednesday at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. United States and Bosnia Herzegovina, Wednesday night at 8. So that's a knockout round. You win, you move on. You lose, you go home, as far as that goes. So Saturday, tomorrow will be the end of the group stages, and I'm enjoying watching it. I'm enjoying it immensely as far as that goes, folks. It's a good. And I think the last 2 years, being a Manchester City Football Club fan, watching them play in the Premier League, it really got me hooked on the soccer, as you could say. Okay, we're going to take an early break here because I'm running out of coffee. Tina, I know you have to go, so have a great day. Say hi to Hal for us. Let's see, Jim Figerty, he's on right now. That's Liam. And we're at like 12 minutes to the top of the hour at 7. So I'm going to take a little break here, folks. And you're welcome, Tina. Ciao for now. And let's see. Let's get this cranking here. And do appreciate you being here. You have a good weekend, Tina. And I will be right back, folks. Just sort of hang in there for, let's see. Let's go ahead and transfer over to our we'll be backstage. Let's see. Let's get this back up. Let's get this up here. And let's see. Is that going to come in? Let me bring this up on the stage. There it is. And you all have a great one wherever you may. Or no, we're not leaving yet. We'll be back. Don't disregard that. Disregard that. We'll be right back. All right, folks. Just hang loose for a couple minutes. I'm just taking about a few minute break here. So here's some world times and temperatures and stuff like that, and some visuals of around the world here. What are we looking at here? We're looking at Switzerland. Okay, yeah, Switzerland. They're in the knockout round. Okay, we'll be right back, folks. Okay, we are back. We are back here. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich, here on the Rumble. We are back as far as that goes. And let's see, where are we going to go? We're going to go to this page here. Okay, we're on this page. We are back here for the second half of the Friday morning coffee for 06.26.2026. You can follow me over there on X at Fireman Rich. That's my mainstay. I'm on a host of others. Just check the links or Google, whatever. But I'm primarily on X as far as that goes. That's where I'm at. So, and we have Deplorables here. Good morning, Deplorable. Glad to have you here. Coming in from Bradford, Pennsylvania, the Commonwealth of PA. Thank you for being here. Glad to see you. So far, the broadcast has been maintaining here. Let's see what it says on the Twitch. It still says we're at 30 frames per second, but we're still at 1080p. It's over 6,000, and on the OBS it says we're no drop frames. Okay, that's good. Fingers crossed. I know Wednesday at this point we're getting some fuzziness and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, it gets me all squirrely, I guess, as far as. But it happens. It's part of being a live streamer. You got to take the good streams with the bad. We get bad ones and stuff. But we're here on Rumble. I got my second cup of coffee here. Thank God it's Friday. We've got a total of 11 people. We got 7 people on Rumble. Thank you, Rumble. Rumble rocks. Thank you very much. 1 person on Locals, 1 person on Twitch, and 2 people over on the YouTube. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate the viewership. And people are just, and the people, if you're watching us on the replay, thank you also. Appreciate that. I usually say that at the end of the broadcast, but we still got a second half here. Coffee's good. We're going to be going over some news web pages. I have no affiliation with any of these news web pages. They're just local here, various ones that we'll be looking at on local human interest, or we'll give you an idea what some news shows or news articles that show you where I live here in the southern tier of upstate New York. So let's start with Fox 40. That's where we started with Roger Luther there, the Broome County historian. Let's see, we got and we didn't have that much on Wednesday and stuff as far as that goes. So let's see. No, there's nothing here. So we'll just skip on to the next one here. Let's check WEBO. WEBO, oh, they're catching up. They've got an article about the Kings, the Knights Inn there in Endwell, where 6 victims were identified and stuff like that. That's a bad fire. That's a bad fire. But oh, here's a good article. Good friend of mine in Appalachian, he has a chicken barbecue, and that's, we hear about all these people coming here from Europe to partake in the American culture that we have. We do have a culture here. They're saying we do because they're enjoying it. But this is on WEBO. Very good friend of mine that I've known, grew up with. He has a chicken barbecue place in Appalachian, and it is it's America through and through. Let me bring this up. I'm going to highlight this. Big Al. He's a good guy. Let me see. You can highlight this guy I personally know. And this is Big Dipper Barbecue, named WEBO Business of the Week. WEBO does this. They highlight, and this is right here in Appalachian. And like I said, a very good friend. I've known this individual my whole entire. His mother is like my mom, my second mom. But the Big Dipper has been named the latest WEBO Business of the Week, located on Route 434 in Appalachian, New York. The Big Dipper is a popular roadside barbecue, BBQ restaurant offering chicken, ribs, pulled pork, and ice cream. And oh my God, the chicken and the side dishes you have, it's good. The Big Dippers opened. They opened. I think it's right after Easter, something like that, to Labor Day, and from 11 a.m. to 7. And Big Dipper's over there on the Facebook and stuff like that. But that's the place right there. It started out just at where the barbecue grill is. That's all it was, and they expanded out. It's a picnic area. It's a takeout sort of thing, and but Big Al was he had an interview there on WBNG or WEBO, and what is it? The he was telling the story when they first started. They were sold. I guess he's been a bit. I don't know. This has been going on for a long time. But the first day he opened up for business, he sold out in 30 minutes, and he probably had at least 200 halves of chicken. So this is very popular. There's a line and a half when they're cooking chicken. I think his son is taking over the business, and Al oversees it and stuff like that. And his sister has the Big Dipper 2 up there in Candor, I guess, and according to what he was saying on the interview. So, and if you're watching this on the Facebook, Big Al, hello, and continue success in your business endeavors there and stuff. So he's a good guy. Oh, what happened there? What happened? Oh, I didn't put myself on the stage, did I? Oh, there I am. Okay, there I am. Okay, now I can remove myself. There we go. Okay, we got it squared away. But Big Al's a good guy, and his younger brother, Craig, he's a good guy. I've known them all my life for the most part. So he's sort of highlight a very close and dear friend here on the broadcast. It's pretty interesting when you can do that. Okay, let's see. WNBF. Let's see. What do we got on WNBF? Anything? Not seeing anything there. Let's check Bob Joseph's YouTube channel and see if we have anything there. Let's see. Oh, what is that? I don't care about that. Let's see. WNBF. Bob Joseph. Let's see. Does he have any current things? No, he's everybody's highlighting the fire. I don't want to talk about that fire. It's just the pictures are just heart wrenching. I'm not going to comment. It's just that's one of the worst fires in the area. So I'm just not going to use it for that. So so nothing on WNBF. Let's check WBNG. And they're continuing also with that. So, what's to know ahead of the 2026 Dick's Open? Let's go ahead and check this out. This is a big golf tournament that's happening here. So this is going to be the next big event here in the local area. Let's see. How come that? You got audio on there? Oh, we got to bring up the audio. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and bring this up on the stage. And WNBF, or no, WBNG, CBS affiliate, Channel 12 in Johnson City. Again, no affiliation with them. And this is talking about the big golf tournament that's going on here. It's a PGA Seniors League. Let's see what this is all about here.
12 News' Scott Cecina is on the grass previewing the weekend ahead. Scott, what are the vibes looking like out there?
Andrew, we are gearing up for one of the most exciting weekends that the Southern Tier has to offer. And while the golfers will have their hands full, shooting at 54 holes over the course of 3 days, the fans have a lot of surprises in store for them as well. Now, of course, the Champions Tour is for any golfers and pro golfers over the age of 50. With the competitors swinging 18 holes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the venue will be filled with oohs and ahs and polite claps, and seeing some of the nation's best golfers showcasing their talents. Friday's concert begins and brings in thousands to the makeshift stage right behind the 18th green. Here I am. Admission to the concert grants attendance to the tournament all day as well. Between an abundance of food and drinks and options, live music, and of course the tournament, fans will have their hands full attending what some would call a golfer's paradise.
We have Barbecue and Beer Garden, which is down on 9. They have great food and fires there, so that's always a great way to go. And then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have the double-decker on 17 hole, and that is just the McUltra Party Deck, and it's huge.
Now, for those arriving late for the concert, tournament officials recommend to arrive a few hours early due to the large crowds. Okay, now a couple of rules here. Like most sporting events, no outside food, beverages will be allowed and stuff like that. And bags must be 6 by 6 or smaller, and all cell phones must be silenced when the tournament begins. You don't want to distract any of the golfers when
Okay, the big thing I heard in that exchange was beer garden. I love the beer garden. That's where I'd be hanging out, the beer garden. And yeah, we said farmer saying good morning to deplorable saying good morning, and chicken farm or deplorable said, yeah, chicken. That's Big Al there, the owner of that the Big Dipper there in Appalachian, New York. I've known him since we were little guys. Since we were, oh God, we grew up together there in Appalachian and stuff like that. He's a great guy. He actually lives across the border in Pennsylvania now and stuff. So he's a good guy. And like I said, you can get some good chicken there, and some of the ribs. I haven't tried the ribs, but I've smelt them. They cook them off. They cook them at his old his other business, and I stop in there every once in a while with a cup of coffee and shoot the proverbial shit with them and stuff like that. And they smell good, I tell you. But the chicken, I can honestly say, is a good. It's America, man. It's good. So, and then oh yeah, you can't forget the beer. Beer, yeah. I'm there for the beer. Summertime. Okay, that's on WBNG. I think we have another one for Dick's Golf. Let's see. It might be this. Well, let's go ahead and give this one a play too. Oh, after the commercial here, we got a commercial on this one here, so. And after this one, okay, let's see. This is okay. Let's bring this one up. Let's bring that to the stage. And this is the guy that looks like a little kid still, and he talks like a little kid. I know that there's been some commentary of that here on the broadcast and stuff like that. But this guy's a good guy. He's a fun dude. Okay, here we go. Here. Oh, let me bring the volume up. I gotta remember about the volume here. Let's bring the volume up. There we go. Okay, here we go.
Well, if you're a fan of golf in the Southern Tier, the wait is finally over as the Dick's Open finally begins. Almost 100 of the best players from across the country will be coming to Endicott to face off against one another on a fairway that is meticulously maintained. So joining us live from the Enjoy Golf Course is our morning reporter, Cameron Brown, and landscaper. He got to see the action before the action and was prepared a week ahead of the game. Cam, is it possible to make the lawn at my house look as good as it does out there?
Jess, unfortunately, not a chance. I mean, it's because there's one secret ingredient that costs more time than money, and that's consistency. So if you're up for the challenge, you might be able to turn your lawn into a proper golf course.
The total property is 130 acres, and there's 100 acres of maintained turf.
And he maintains all of it with 40 other people daily in preparation for the tournament. That was Sully Murphy, the golf course superintendent with the Enjoy Golf Club. While Murphy and his crew normally keep the greens in good condition, he says all the prep for Dick's Open begins months in advance.
As soon as things wake up in the spring, it starts then. As soon as you're ready to mow your lawn, we're most likely probably ahead of you doing that and just getting ready for this week of the year.
And the job is precise.
Greens are mowed at 1/10 of an inch. It's basically 2 dimes stacked on top of each other. Fairways are mowed just below 1/2 inch, and the rough is maintained at 3 inches.
But unfortunately, all the hard work can get worn. Golf carts and footprints rolling over the same spots consistently can cause depressions and flatten the grass. On the flip side, Murphy says once you've been mowing long enough, you learn a couple things that can help you ensure everything is uniform.
Dew patterns in the morning. If you see a consistent dew across, the golf course or even your home lawn, you can tell it's healthy and it's maintained well.
So Jess, basically what I've learned is that often the best work is often invisible. And those on the green told me that the height of the grass actually does affect their plays. So if you're in the rough where the grass is higher, you're able to hit the ball more vertically as opposed to being on the green where it's a lot more flat, since there's actually space underneath the golf ball.
All right, Cam, it's really interesting what goes into, I guess, really making the golf courses what they look like out there. But what I want to know now is, how's your golf game?
Not the best. I took off all my toes last time I went golfing, so I'm not looking forward to it at all.
All righty, good to know, but I will challenge.
Okay, that's enough of these two. The one guy there, Ken, I don't know. He needs to lighten up a little bit. He's a little stiff shirt there, I think. Oh, my Lord. It's just like, what's going on as far as that goes? It's like, give me, okay, we'll remove that. And hey, there's Liberty. Good morning, Patriots, Mrs. Twitchers, YouTubers, Deplorable Farmer, Gen X, Wired. He's here. And the flags. Love the flags. God bless America with the flags there, Liberty. Coming in from Niagara, Buffalo area. Thank you very much. And Deplorable saying good morning to Liberty. How is the mercantile business today? And Liberty saying open up for business, of course. We're going to be playing that in just a few minutes here. We get through these web pages here. I don't think there's really much. They're just replaying the Dick's Sporting Goods. They're sponsoring the Dick's. It used to be the BC Open. It's part of the seniors PGA Seniors Tour, and it's a big deal. It's what did they say? The greens are like 2 dimes. That's how high. I think mine is like 3/4 stacked together. That's how my thickness of my lawn is. Okay, let's see. Do we have anything else on WBNG? Yeah, they're talking about the fire. It's going to be Dick's Open all this weekend and stuff like that. So let's see. The whale, nothing on the whale. They're talking about the fire still. God, they're still talking about that fire. Let's see. Channel 34. Nothing pops out. And let's see. WENY. Nothing there. There was something on 18. Let's see. Channel 18. There was a couple. The missus was watching this. Let's see if I can bring this up because it just aired. So I'm not sure if they're going to put it on there. It was how many years were they married? 79?
79 years.
79 years. Let me see if I can search for that. 79 years. There's a couple that was married 79 years married. Let's see if we got the article here. No. I don't think they posted it yet. So we'll probably see. I'll have to keep it because it was during the break. The missus was watching that. And let's see. What would that be under? Community? Oh, let's see. Twin tier features. Maybe it's the features. Let me just go to news. See if it's on the news thing. If not, I'm going to see if I can search for it because it's a pretty interesting article. Can you imagine 79 years this couple was married? The missus was laughing to the article while we're on break there and stuff. I can't find it, so we'll have to. Yeah, 79 years never being right. Yeah, there we go. That's the way. Yeah. Me and the missus, we're on our 40th year. Is it our 40th or 39th?
It'll be 40 years.
40 years. 40 years this October for me and the missus. So, that's Okay, so I'll have to look for that. I'm going to definitely be looking for that for Monday's broadcast because that was a pretty good article, right?
Oh,
Yeah, the Mrs.
funny couple, I loved it.
What's that?
They were so funny, I loved it.
Yeah, she was laughing during the break. She was laughing while she was so. Oh, that's a Ruby anniversary. Okay, 79 years of Ruby, or is that 40 years? 40 years is Ruby. Okay, yeah, that's we'll be 40 years. This me and the missus this October. Let's see. So that was can't find that there. Looks like the seniors at the Owego Free Academy left a mark on the track. They must have won and stuff. And Deplorable says, when you say Ruby, he's thinking of Ruby Tuesdays. You know, I've never been to a Ruby Tuesdays.
There you go.
Yeah,
I don't even think they're open around here anymore.
no, well, what there was one up at the Commons. There was when it was
Isn't that Five Guys or something now?
did Five Guys take over that?
Something did.
Yeah, we had a Ruby. I've never been to a Ruby Tuesdays though. Never been to a Ruby Tuesdays. And okay, Liberty. That was the 40th. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Ruby's Tuesdays, and Liberty saying she's laughing like I am the Deplorables. Ruby Tuesday. Yeah, our anniversary is a Ruby Tuesday anniversary. Deplorable. Thank you. Okay. Oh, you know what? There was something I want to do. I'm going to put this up here. Okay. You see down in the bottom here, I'm moving it right over here. See this right here? If any of you guys want to call in, I haven't used this before. It's usually afterward. I just remembered I want to do this. We could do this as a test. If one of you want to call in, I want to see if this works. This is a new feature on Rumble. I think you call in and I hear your voice only. You don't come up on picture, but you come up on audio only. So I'm going to leave that up for a little bit while we finish going over the articles here. Let's see, KGB, nothing there. 104, still talking about the fire. Spectrum, they're talking about the fire too. Jeez. It's like a pattern. Let's see. 106, Buffalo's #1 country for new country. They're talking about the new stadium up there in Buffalo, and that looks pretty good. And let's see, on Power 93.7 WBLK, we have they're talking about the stadium, same articles and stuff like that. So let's see, nothing there, and nothing there. So I guess there was a deadly double quake. Rescue crews are searching for thousands of people reported missing after a powerful twin earthquake struck Venezuela less than a minute apart. And Wednesday evening, at least 180 people so far have been reported dead, and hundreds more are injured. The first, it was a 7.2 magnitude earthquake, struck west of Caracas, putting stress on another fault line roughly 3 miles away, and triggered a 7.5. So there was 2 earthquakes, 2 different fault lines. 7.5. That's bigger than the 7.2 magnitude quake. 39 seconds later, the second quake was the strongest Venezuela has experienced in over a century. The nation sits on the border where the Caribbean tectonic plates slides along the South American plate. The tremors were felt from Brazil, Amazon, roughly 1,050 miles from Caracas, where buildings, power, and cell service all went down. The interim president reported coordination with several countries, including the U.S., which has backed her since capture of that's the previous guy there. The United Nations is also calling on Rodriguez to lift digital restriction imposed on. Oh, that's screw the UN. That's freaking UN. Bunch of bozos. Okay, let's see. Let's get rid of these web pages here. We don't need these up anymore. And we got plenty of time for Oregon Trail. Okay, so let's see. Is anybody taking that? Do we have any callers? No callers. Nobody wants to try it. I'm just going to try. I'm just testing it out. I'm not. If not, I'm going to close it down here. So let's see. Let's see if we bring up the. What do we got for time here? Hour and 26 minutes. So we got plenty of time to play Oregon Trail here. Let's see. Let's see if it. Comments. No clue how to call. I think you press. You have to have a microphone, I guess, but I think you press on that on the screen. Is that how it works? I don't know how it works either. It's just something that's in the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I don't think
you guys are the guinea pigs.
Yeah, you guys are the guinea pigs. There you go. I'm gonna close it down. Okay, I'm gonna close that down. We'll try it another time. You got to have a microphone set up on your computer, I believe. Let's see. Start taking calls. No, we're not going to take any calls. No, we're not doing that. Okay, so let's bring up no, let me get rid of this page here too. I don't need this up here. No, we'll say no to that. And we'll bring up the Commodore 64 screen. There we go. There's a Commodore 64. So we're good to go. Let me put this on the big screen. And I'm going to close this window because that noise, I can hear it. It's feeding back. I'm feeding back there. So there's the Commodore 64. And let me see. Let me get repositioned. Here we go. So I've got all my comments there. No clue how to call. Oh. Wait a minute. Let me back up. Deplorable said, good burgers. Yeah, good burgers. There we go. And you win. Okay. Yeah. And again, no clues on the call. So I guess you have to have a microphone or something like that. I'm not sure how it works. I have to test it out. I got another account. I'm going to try and test it out maybe later today, maybe, or something like that, or over the weekend. So let's see. Let's go ahead and fire up our game here. Go down to the USB port, USB, enter. There's our game disc. And we'll bring it down here to Oregon Trail. We're running the disc. And I do have these are our settings that I'm going to be plugging in. And we're going to be at level 4. We eat well and we attack. Okay? So that's our standard right there. I got that. Liberty says I would call only if me and the missus can exchange recipes and find out the truth about Rich. She likes that one, Liberty.
You better handle the truth.
You don't have to talk that loud.
You do.
Well, not that loud.
I do.
Well, actually it's magnified in here and stuff. So let's see. Deplorables laughing and Farmer is too. Okay. And okay, so there's the Oregon game, and we're gonna plug in the settings here. Do we need instructions? We don't need no stinking instructions. No. Okay, so good luck. And let's see. What would you say? Am I a good shot or a fairly? I'm not an ace marksman, that's for sure. I think I'm still number 3. I'm going to say number 3. I'm going to be honest. Okay, we're going to do $200. Oh, let me bring this over here so I'm back away. So I'm square. 200. How much do you want to spend on food? We're going to spend $115. Bullets, we're going to do $50. How much do you want for clothing? I don't know. We'll see how we do. If we go naked and afraid, we're going to bump that up $5, but we'll stick with the 25 for now. And then supplies is 120. Okay, there we are. We're still on March 29th, 1947. Food is 115, bullets 2,500, clothing $25, miscellaneous supplies 120, cash is 190. The mercantile's open from what Liberty was telling us, and we got 2,040 miles to go. And let's see, straight razors for sale at at Mercantile. You got knits, shaves, and brother bits. Okay. Shaky. Yeah, shaky. Naked is how we win. The last couple times, let's see, and it's true. Yeah. Did we plug in the level? I'm not sure what level we're at here. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll continue. We're gonna hunt first. That's what our game plan is. We hunt first. I got to see if I got to be aware of where I'm at here. I can't be dilly-dally. I got to look at the big screen so I get my sight right. So let's go ahead and we hit 1, and I'm getting ready to shoot. Bang! B-A-N-G, B-A-N-G. Bing! Right between the eyes. So we're starting off on a good foot there. Oh, did I say level 2? Okay, well. Level 3. Size matters. Size matters. Deplorable. He's getting red. He's getting primed there. Okay, we're gonna eat well. That's 3. I don't know. I overlooked the thing, so we might be on the lower setting. So we might win today then. All right, we eat well. Wild animals are attacking. Okay, this is where now sometimes I get them. So let's see. We'll press to shoot. Wham. W-H-A-M. Woo! Bing! Right between the eyes. They didn't get much. They got some, though. Let's see what the damage is. Total miles, we went 156. That's a good start right there. 1,884 to go. We have 129 in food. Where do we start with food? 115. Oh, okay. That's because we went hunting. 2,400 in bullets, 17 in clothing. Where do we start in clothing? Oh, shoot. I hit them, but why did they take so much clothing? They got clothing already. Deplorable said 8. Let's see. They got clothing. Deplorable says 8. Okay, and let's see. Nice shot. We know they want our clothes. Yeah, but that's if we shot them, they shouldn't be getting that much. I can see maybe a couple bucks, but not. That's like we started out with. We started out at 25 and went down to 17. That's not good. Cash 190, miscellaneous supplies. So okay, we're gonna continue. We're gonna hunt, continue, or next. I'd say hunt again. Or continue. Should we live dangerously and just continue? We ate well. I'll let you. Liberty says stop. Where's that? Stop. That means to turn it off. Okay, deplorable. Okay, that's what I figured. I just want to make sure you guys are involved here. Deplorable says hunt. Flower says, or farmer says hunt, and Liberty stop. She wants us to stop so we can shop at the Mercantile in the wagon here. Okay, we're gonna hunt. Number 1, hit return. Wham. W-H-A-M. Right between the eyes. Bing. We got him. Yep. But that's not even a selection. Stop. Don't go. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Okay, we're going to eat well. That's 3. Okay, riders ahead. They look hostile. They're always hostile. And I know what we're going to do on this one. We're attacking. We always attack. Right there. It says that right there. See it? See it? It says right there. We attack. Right there. We don't turn around and run. We don't circle the wagons. Deplorable says we would shop, but you don't have any coupons. No coupons, and you only use me for my hunting or ox skills. No, because we have you along because you got the highlighted mercantile wagon there and stuff. Liberty says run. No, we're not run. We attack. Yeah, that's what I say. Screw Antiva. Yeah, exactly. And the farmer got it right on the hammer on the head. We are the hostiles. We're the hostiles. Okay, we're going to attack. That's 2. Going to hit return. Wham. WHAM. God, I'm just as fast. I can't go any faster there. Kind of slow on that. Colt 44. The riders were hostile. Check for losses. Okay. We got Stevie Wonder shooting. Yeah, when they're hostiles. When they're animals, I can get them. Probably because I'm using buckshot. Liberty's just laughing their ass off. Okay, let's see what the damage is. You killed a rattlesnake. Uh-oh, but it bit me. That damn rattlesnake. Get out of here. Farmer goes to deplorable. Rup. And Liberty says, should have ran. We can't run with the snake. That's only the hostiles. We run. We turn our back. They're going to kill us. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we got medicine. Hey, hand me. Hey, deplorable. Hand me the med kit for snake bite. Okay, we went 314 miles, 1,726 miles ago. We got 159 in food, 2,200 in bullets. 17 in clothing, 115 in supplies. We do some medical supplies. And Deplorable says, yep, haven't heard that in a little bit. We can't be complacent. We've won the last couple of weeks. We're going to die. We got to always be thinking that. Deplorable. He says, screw you. Farmer, give him the med kit. I'm eating tacos. Let's see. Snake vermin medicine has just gone 150 paid. Oh, no coupon for that product. Lots of laugh. No worries. We got Ray. Yep, we got Ray. What did you say? Okay. Liberty's laughing at Farmer. That's a good one. Okay, let's see. We're going to continue. We're going to hunt or continue? I'll let you guys make the call. We got plenty of time, so I'm going to let you guys make the call. I think we're going to hunt. We're not halfway yet, so. Liberty, dang, prices, yeah, just like the gasoline, barrel of oil is down under $72 a barrel, probably going to drop to 60 today, and we're still paying premium prices. What's going on there? Oh, wow. Everybody says, Liberty says, oh, here's a first. You're not outvoted, Liberty. Continue. Deplorable says continue. Uh-oh. I think you guys want us to die. Continue. Okay. I've been outvoted. Okay. We're going to hit 2. Let's see what the damage is. We're going to always eat well. 3. Hey, we made it. Wow. Look at that. We're a third of the way. 513 miles with 1,527 to go. We had 136 in food, 22 in 100 in bullets, 17 in clothing, 115 in supplies, and $190 in cash that Liberty wants us to spend at the mercantile. They are only saying that because I'm whining. No, you're not. No, you're not. Okay, so that worked out pretty well. Continuing, let's see, what do we have for food? 136. We're pretty good on the food, so let's go ahead and hit continue. Hunt, continue, stop at next fort. We don't need to stop. Liberty would love for us to stop because then we can shop it. She can open up the mercantile wagon there, and we can't hear you over the crunching of the tacos. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I got to get a sound bite. Crunching tacos. Deplorable says hunt. Liberty's laughing at deplorable. Farmer says hunt. Liberty says continue. Of course, she wants us to die, so she can take all the rest of the stuff for her mercantile. I say hunt, so we're gonna hunt. Okay, you were outvoted there, Liberty. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna hunt. That's one. Gonna hit return. Wham. WHAM. Bing! Right between the eyes, and we're gonna eat well. That's 3. Uh-oh, we got riders ahead. She says, of course I'm outvoted. Oh, you know what it is? The common factor with deplorable and farmer, they're both from a state that's a commonwealth. Think about it. Just kidding. Riders ahead, they don't look hostile. That's a bunch of BS. They're always hostile. We attack. We always attack. So that's 2. We're going to race, boop, 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 boop. We're going to scare them away because I can't hit the bright side of a barn when they're hostiles coming at us. Okay, here we go. Shoot. SHOT. See? Kind of slow. The riders were hostile. Check for losses. The Liberty, she's always going to say run. Yeah, kill them. Use the echolocation. There we go. The governor's, I don't know, Pennsylvania's governor, I sort of like him. I'm a Republican. I can he seems like a regular Democrat, okay? I don't know about the one in Virginia. She leans to that side. Just my opinion as far as that goes. Not worth much anyway, so Liberty's laughing at Farmer. And Farmer says that's true, or deplorable. Saying about the governors and deplorable. Farmer saying to farmer saying to deplorable. That's true. Yeah, I would agree. Okay. Let's see. We chased them off. Let's see what the damage is. Oh, we made it. 667 miles with 1373 to go. And those are the stats. We're looking pretty good so far. So knocking on wood again. Yeah, the Virginia one, I'm not too partial to, yeah. The Virginia one is, and mine is definitely a commie. His ex-girlfriend. And Liberty yells at me, Marco, so he can aim at something. I'm good with the animals. I just can't hit the, hostiles running. They're on their horses and stuff. Uh-oh. I'm feeling sick. Thanks. No problem, Deplorable says. Okay. Here we go. We're going to continue. Hunt or continue? I say what the hell. Let's go with continue. What are we going to do, guys? Hunt or continue? We got the 15-second delay here from when I say to Deplorable says continue also. And like when you miss. She wants us to hunt. She always goes the opposite. And then Farmer says continue. So we're going to go and continue, and we're going to die this time because I said continue first. Okay, here's a continue too. We're going to eat well before we die. Hey, we made it. 864 miles with 1,176 to go. We're looking pretty good on everything. And Farmer's laughing at Liberty as far as that goes. So, okay, we're going to continue. Hunt, continue. Do we continue 2 times in a row? If we continue, we're going to hunt next time. I don't know. Do we hit continue twice? We've never done that before. Should we chance it? Are you curious? Deplorable says hunt. Okay. Uh-oh. Of course, Liberty wants us to stop. That's not a selection. And Farmer said, okay, I've been outvoted. Of course, Farmer and Deplorable, they are the experts now. Okay, so we're going to hunt. Hit 1. Get ready to shoot. Bang. B-A-N-G. B-A-N-G. Bang. See, I can hunt. Good on the hunting. Good on the hunting. Oh, we're so hungry. Okay. We got lots of food, though. We're going to eat well because I'm hunting pretty good this. Uh-oh, cold weather. Brr. You have enough clothing to keep you warm. Bad illness. You use your medicine. Thank God for our medicine. Pass up the cough drops. Did we get a coupon on those cough drops from the Mercantile? What you mean that isn't a selection? Run? Wasn't it a run? I don't know. Oh, it is a selection. I'm sorry, Liberty. I'm sorry. Deplorable's laughing. We got COVID. I don't know. We possibly could pass up the COVID. Oh, that's probably. Oh God, that's got to be off the roof of mine at that COVID medicine at the Mercantile. Okay, let's hit. See what the damage is here. Blizzard in the mountains. Lost time and supplies. Mild illness. Your medicine cured. Uh-oh. We took some more medicine. 148 food. Food is good. Bullets 1,800. We're doing good. Clothing is good. Supplies is down to 98, guys. 98. So we're getting down there. But we're coming up on the halfway point. And Liberty says, Mercantile is closed. Pulls the shades. Oh, we're in trouble now. We're going to die for sure. We're going to die for sure. Oh, no. And Deplorable was saying, how rude that is. You don't listen to your customer. The customer's always right. Liberty's laughing. She said, remember the movie Airplane, the guy up in the tower, he pulls the plug and then plugs it back in as they're coming in from the land. Oh, there's no landing lights. And then he plugs it back in. Oh, there's a landing. He pulls it out. He says, I'm just doing that for fun. Remember that's what that reminds me. Airplane. That's a classic dumbass movie. Funny movie, though. Funny movie. Okay, we're going to continue. We're going to hunt or continue. Hunt or continue. I get some coffee while you guys decide. I say hunt. We're doing pretty good on the hunt, and it gets us down the road a little bit. Continue. We might meet up with those rascal hostile riders. Deplorable says hunt, and Farmer says hunt, and Liberty just says. Pfft. But I don't see no run selection there. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, we're going to hunt. We're on the hunt. Here we go. The thing is, Liberty just went, because we're not buying food at the Mercantile. That's what it is. She's all about the money. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, here we go. Number 1. Getting ready to shoot. Blam. B-L-B-L-A-M. Bing! Dead shot with the hunting. Oh, my God. Right between the eyes, you got a big one. Full bellies tonight. That's for sure, because we're going to eat well. Riders. Okay, here's the run. Yep, there's the one. There's the one where it says run right there. But we're not going to run. They're hostile looking. That's because we're going to kick their butts. That's what we're going to do. We don't back away from hostiles. We fight. We attack. We're going to attack. So here we go. We're going to hit 2. Farmer says, let Liberty fight him off. That's funny. She'll try and sell merchandise to him. She opened the mercantile. You guys want some? I got a special. All hostile attackers, you get 25% off. But she's already jacked the price up 100%. Oh, that's funny. Okay, here we go. We got hostile attackers here. Let's see. Liberty says bullets are 2 for 1. Okay, there's a deal. Who says there isn't deals at the mercantile? Okay, we're going to shoot. Bang. B-A-N-G. B-A-N-G. We're slow again. The riders were hostile. Check for losses. Here we go. No losses. I don't see any losses. Okay, we're at the halfway point. 1,098 miles we went. 942 to go. And we are watching the beginning of Costco. Yeah, that's how this is the early stage. This is, you know how we have 100 years ago? This is going further back to see how Costco got started. And, you know, let's see, no coupons required. Okay, we're going to continue. Hunt, continue, or stop at fort. We're more than halfway. I think we'll continue. What do we say? What do we say on this one? Liberty, the farmer says to Liberty, just give them a sales pitch and scare them off. Here we go. As far as the riders. Okay. What are we going to do on this one? Okay, both farmer and deplorable say continue. Okay, and Liberty would say stop at the fort because I want to open the mercantile wagon. Okay. We're going to go ahead and hunt. No, continue too. We're going to eat well. We always eat well. Riders ahead. They don't look hostile. That's a bunch of crap. They were hostile last time. We attack. We're attacking. Liberty says nothing. Nothing. Okay. We're going to attack on this one too. We always attack. 2. Getting ready to fire. Wham. W-H-A-M. Still frickin', I can't, man, I don't know. I can't type any faster. He says circle the wagons. No circle the wagons. We attack. And let's see. Hopefully we chased them off. We'll see if we chased them off. We'll hit enter. And we've gone 1,299 miles. We got 741 miles to go. We're $157 of food, $1,495 bullets, $17 in clothing. We're doing good on the clothing. Miscellaneous supplies, 98 holding. And cash, we have 190 in cash. So we're going to continue. Hunt or continue? We'll get consensus on this one. We hunt last time. We did pretty good. And farmer says, think of them as animals. I do. They're next time, Ray. We all know you're being soft. Okay. Deplorable says hunt, and okay, hunt. I was going to say continue. I was with you. Well, that's a tie. We'll go ahead and hunt. That came up first. Shoot. S-H-O-T. Bing! It's because I'm so consistent on the hunt. We're so consistent on the hunt. We're going to eat well. 3. We got riders again. They don't look hostile. Well, we know what's going to happen there. We're attacking, right? We're going to attack. What are you going to get done? Okay.
I'll get the campfire going.
Oh, the campfire. Oh, you're gonna burn today? Yeah. Oh, okay. The miss is gonna be burning some twigs and stuff. Let's see. Let's see. You're growing into a monster hunter, not killing those riders because they move around on the horse, and Liberty says continue, and Deplorable says not yet. Okay, so not yet. So we're going to go ahead and hunt. Or no, we're going to attack. We always attack. We don't continue. Liberty just says to Deplorable, eventually. Yeah, okay. We're going to go ahead and attack. That's 2. Get ready to shoot. Bang. B-A-N-G. B-A-N-G. Is there a cheat for that? Killed him. Man, I chased him off. There, Farmer. So I'm not sure. I don't understand that. And okay. So we're gonna continue. Unsafe water. Lose time looking for clean spring. Of course, because the mercantile, the bottled water is too expensive. That Perrier, that Liberty's. Just give Ray a piano and send him on his way. There we go. Maybe I can play a tune for him and just bore him to death. Okay, let's see what the damage is. 1,450 miles ago. We got 590 miles to go. We're doing pretty good on food, bullets, clothing at 17, miscellaneous supplies at 98. So we're doing pretty good now. And let's see. We're going to hit enter again. Hunt, continue, or stop at fort. And Liberty says his knees are shaking, shooting because he is so heavy from eating well. Yeah, there we go. I gained a lot of weight eating well. That's fun. She has the fancy tap water. Yeah, that's why we have to search for water. And Deplorables, he's laughing his ass off. Or Liberty's laughing her ass off there. And Deplorable says continue. I say continue also. What do you say, Farmer? Continue. And of course, Liberty's going to say run, even though it's not a selection. Okay. Okay, we're going to hit 2 for continue. We're going to eat well because we want to gain that weight. Hailstorm. Bottled water is for loyal customers only. We're not loyal customers. Oh, that's good. She said stop. Oh, that's good. What's Farmer? What's this one? I can't see the page. I wish if you clicked on that, the picture would go bigger. It doesn't though. Okay. Okay, supplies damage. We're going to lose some supplies here. Oh, not too many. We're still at 93 on miscellaneous supplies. We've gone 1,642. We got 390 miles to go. 17 in clothing. We're doing good, folks. Let's go ahead and hit hunt or continue. I say continue on this one. The Farmer says, we're the only customers out here on the trail. As far as that one. Oh, is the cheers one. Okay, cheers. Okay, gotcha. Thanks, Farmer. Oh, we're good. Okay. Deplorable says continue. Liberty says to Farmer, that's besides the point. And Farmer says continue. Of course, Liberty would say hunt at this time. She's always doing the opposite. Well, that's always good. Yeah, well, you have to have an opposite. We're going to go ahead and continue. 2. We're going to eat well. 3. Riders ahead. They look hostile. They're always hostile. We're going to attack. No debate. We always attack. Even if I can't hit the broadside of a barn. In this case, it's a hostile rider on a horse moving around. The dumb animal just stands there, okay, so I can hit it. I think that's what the case is. Okay, we're going to hit attack 2. We're getting ready to shoot. Bang. B-A-N-G. B-A-N-G. The riders were hostile. Check for damages. I'm slow again. And Deplorable says, you say liberty, I say bibbity. Yep, liberty, bibbity, liberty, bibbity. Deplorable says liberty. Liberty's laughing her ass, and so is Farmer. Okay, let's see what the damage is. The wagon got swamped fording a river, loose food and clothing. Uh-oh, we're getting close to naked and not afraid, but you guys want us to be afraid, so let's go ahead and hit continue. Blizzard in the mountains, lose time and supplies. Your medicine cures you. It's Monday, August 31st, 1847. We have 90, is that 98 or 90? $90 in food, 600 and wow, I'm just popping off the bullets here. Jeez. We have no clothing, folks. We're naked and not afraid. We have $78 in miscellaneous, $190 in cash. Wow. We've gone 1,755 miles. We have 285 miles to go. We're almost there. We're almost for it. Yeah, we're naked now, folks. We're naked. And Farmer says, bet. Yeah, we'll see. We're going to die. Here we go. Hit continue. Hunt, continue, or stop at fort. Oh, geez. Maybe we should go to fort and grab some blankies. Deplorable says hunt. Letting it air out. He's letting it air out. Okay. I say hunt also. We're going to hunt this one last time. As far as that goes. And Liberty says Ox Maiden blankets just went up to, everything's going up 200%. And Farmer says, okay, we can hunt. Yeah, I'm going to hunt one more time. Okay, we're going to hunt. Of course, we're going to try. Yeah, those blankets, 200% up. Man, that's a freaking, how do you make any profit? Because she's the only one out there with a mercantile in the way. Okay, here we go. We're going to hunt. Get ready to shoot. Wham. W-H-A-M. Bing! Right between the eyes. Right between the eyes. I look at the nakedness with disgust and I laugh. Oh. Okay, we're going to eat well. 3. Lose your way in the fog. This time is lost. Time is lost only. And Liberty says you should have clipped the coupons. Were there coupons? I thought. Deplorable says sounds like my wife, Liberty. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Farmer says we're gonna die. And Liberty's just laughing. Okay, we're getting slap happy on the trail here. Let's see what the losses are. Here we go. 1,094 miles. We got 146 miles to go. We've got 120 supplies, 651 bullets, zero clothing. We just got our skivvies on. Miscellaneous supplies, $78, $190 in cash. We're hitting continue. Hunt or continue. This is the critical one. And Deplorable says, at this point, continue all the way. I say, yeah, let's go ahead and hit continue. We're good. Farmer says, he says continue. We're going to ride into the, now we're going to die. I say continue too, so we're waiting for Liberty. Is Liberty going to chime in here? No. Okay, we're going to continue. That's 2. It's 4. Liberty says hunt. Yeah, that's an automatic right there. Okay, we're going to eat well. 3. Mild illness. Your medicine. Oh, thank God we still have that medicine. We almost ran out. Let's see where we're at. Bada bing! You finally arrive at Oregon City after 2,040 long miles. Woohoo! Hooray! A real pioneer we are. Let's see. President Polk sends his heartiest congratulations and wishes you a prosperous life ahead in your new home. And there we go. We made it once again, folks. Made it once again as far as that goes. And Deplorable says, yay, yeah, we made it. We made it. Thanks to you guys. And Liberty says, congrats. Well, we'll get all the party supplies at the Mercantile now. We got $190 to spend. So, that goes for the beer. That's right. We show up in town naked. Most people remember us. Yeah, we'll be remembered. Finally, some shops that we can afford to shop at, Deplorable says. And Farmer says, they will remember. That's for sure. And Farmer's just laughing his ass off. Liberty to Deplorable. I'm opening up franchises and offering free delivery. There we go. Oh, that's where all that free delivery started, huh? Okay, yeah. Thank you, Deplorable. You're off to work. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it as always. It's always fun. Oregon Trail. Love the flags. God bless America. Love the flags. And as far as that goes, he's saying have a great day. And Farmer saying have a great day to Deplorable. And Liberty Bezos, Amazon, the founder. And Liberty saying, have a great weekend, Deplorable. Be safe, as always. And Liberty, she's laughing at that Bezos. Okay, let me, we hit continue. No, we're not going to do this. We already did it. Goodbye until next wagon train. That's next week. And let's go ahead and park this. We'll go ahead and shut this down. We'll change our thing to 2, and then we're going to wrap up the broadcast here, folks, as far as that goes, and get our day started here. And Farmer says, yep, you need to get your day started as well. Have a great weekend, everyone. Love the flags there, Farmer. Thank you. God bless America there with the flags. And as usual, thank you. You're welcome. More than welcome. Thank you, Farmer. Thank you, Deplorable. And thank you, Liberty. I always have fun playing that game there. That's always fun. I'm not sure what level we're at, though. But I still got the calls on. What the hell? I thought I hung that up. Let me turn that off. Close. Yeah, close calls. We're not doing any more calls. Okay, so we're at the end of another broadcast here. Here for the morning coffee, and I'm just about out of coffee. And let's see, the broadcast lasted, I guess we're still at 30 frames per second on Twitch. We're having an excellent broadcast. We haven't dropped any frames on the OBS, so this is a lot better than Monday and Wednesday. Last night was a little iffy, but it was okay. This has been a great broadcast as far as that goes, and we had a good Oregon Trail as far as that goes. And Liberty saying to Farmer, have a great weekend, be safe. And with that, let's see. I want to say thank you to Tina, our Jersey girl, who was here right out of the gate as we started the broadcast for the first hour. Thank you, Farmer, again. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Have a great Friday there. Thank you for being taking part in Oregon Trail. Gen X was here on the Rumble side. Thank you, Gen X. Be good. Have a great one. Good weekend to you. And Deplorable is here. Thank you, Deplorable. Have a great day as well and a great weekend. And Liberty, our let's see. Tina coming in from Central Jersey. Farmer coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as East California. Gen X, I'm not sure where Gen X is from. You never told us. Deplorable coming in from Bradford, Pennsylvania. And Liberty Bibbity, coming in from the Niagara, Buffalo area. Great area up there in New York, Western New York. Thank you, Liberty. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking part in the Oregon Trail, as always. We enjoy having your mercantile, despite what we may say. Okay. So other than that, I want to say thank you to the viewers that were just sitting back. And Liberty says, thank you, Rich. It's fun as always. Yeah, it is fun. It is fun. I look forward to it on the Fridays and stuff like that. And Biff taking part. Okay, Liberty, the best to you and your other half and your family. Thank you for being here. And for the folks that are watching, thank you very much. And we're leaving with 7 people on Rumble, 1 person on Local, 1 person on Twitch, and 2 people on the YouTube of this great broadcast that we had this Friday morning for the morning coffee. And I wish you all well. Thank you for the folks that are watching on the replay. Thank you for the people that are listening over on Spotify for Creators, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. And you can follow me or check on what I'm doing here on these interwebs by just look over at X, at Fireman Rich on X. The Facebook is The Real Fireman Rich. And Liberty comes in with, have a great weekend, be safe, and take care of the missus. Yes, the missus will take care of me for sure. She's out having fun this morning with the burning and stuff. But for all those other ones, and I'm on a host of others, but I'm primarily on X, at Fireman Rich on X, at Fireman Rich over on X. And other than that, that's about it, folks. And we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here and get our day started. And you all have a great one. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. God bless you all. And as always, God bless America. Ciao for now.